a scorcher of an evening in the Queen City. And the heat advisory in effect, it's not just for the weather. The Charlotte Independents have a must-win game against the Richmond Kickers to progress to the quarterfinals of the Jägermeister Cup. Phil Colati with you. Tonight's match is presented by Novant Health. Starting 11 this week is a name that USL League One fans are very familiar with. Tonight's player launch presented by Gatorade is Pedro Fonseca. Last year selected to the All-League second team as a South Georgia Tormenta player. The Rio de Janeiro native has 5 appearances in the league. None of them starts. He gets that chance tonight to prove to head coach Mike Jeffries why he should be a consistent starter with this team and hopefully put them into the next round of the competition. As for the Richmond Kickers, they have also seen a lot of rotation with a lot of younger players, but one of the more experienced players on this side, Joshua Kirkland, 7 goals in the regular season for USL League One. The Richmond native, 23 years of age, and that does make him one of the older players, especially offensively for Richmond. He'll look to leverage that experience for head coach Darren Sawatsky and company as they seek to foil the Independence's playoff plans. These two teams met once at the very start of the year, and now it is all on the line in the Jägermeister Cup. Charlotte need 3 points to have a serious shot at the playoffs. Richmond trying to spoil the party. We'll take you through the starting 11, and then it'll be time for kickoff on the other side of this break. See you soon.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Kickers lineup again, brought to you by Capelli. And this is a different look for head coach Darren Sawatsky's squad. Four at the back has been the same. Marcelo Lage will slot in beside Guillermo Franca in front of Pablo Jara, the Chilean who played in the Jägermeister Cup last time out for Richmond, now back on the first 11 for the first time since that last cup match. Joshua Kirkland, the lone striker up top. Landon Johnson, Hayden Anderson on the left and right wings respectively will drop deeper into midfield for a 4-5-1 look. The Kickers wearing the away white kit tonight. Pablo Jara in the green. The Independents on the right side of your screen, headed to the left. They may not control their destiny tonight, but they've got a great shot at it. 3 points will give them the best chance at representing League One in the playoffs of the 2025 USL Jägermeister Cup. Luis Arroyo is the center official tonight. Christian Cheney back into the first 11, and we'll get this one underway. "97 degrees on the weather app in Charlotte. It is not going to be an easy battle for either of these sides. Expected a lot of rotation for both of these sides. For Richmond head coach Darren Sawatsky spoke on the pride of including a lot of younger players tonight. As for the injury report brought to you by Novant Health, no injuries reported. So a chance for some of those rotated players who are fully healthy to prove why they deserve more minutes this season. And that young core for Richmond on full display tonight. They've done well to force a poor giveaway from the hosts. Joshua Kirkland up top, 23 years of age, and that is one of the older players, especially offensively. Landon Johnson, the left, 18. Andrew Richmond in midfield is 17. Beckett Howell on the back line, 19. That doesn't include other players like Griffin Garnett, who started almost every game this year at the back line at 18 years of age. James Snedden has played every match in the League One regular season. The goalkeeper, just 19 years of age. And nearly an early look in behind for Kirkland. As the teenager Richmond will pass through. As for Charlotte head coach Mike Jeffries, it is a younger squad than in years past for them. Javin Romero on the ball now, 19 years of age. That has allowed this Charlotte team to be a lot more dynamic. When they don't have the ball, they will press high early and often, though the weather tonight may put a dampener in those plans. First chance we've seen them go forward as Sis switches the point of attack with Clay Dimmick, the captain. Nga scored last week in a 1-1 draw in the regular season against the Portland Hearts of Pine. His 4th of the season. That's good for 3rd most on the team in the regular season. Christian Cheney is tied with Swebu Maru with 6 apiece. Nga back for Njai. Dimmick, slide rule pass, give and go isn't on. Circling is Moshabani, well intercepted. Line's not cleared though. Haregi. Moshabani. Directed back by Njai. That's a poor pass, and now Kirkland onto it all by himself. Romero defending him, and Kirkland getting tripped up on the ball. Richmond native. The chance to get away from him. That may be the nature of this match for Kirkland. Playing as the lone forward with 5 in midfield and 4 at the back for the kickers. Hara gonna try and pick him out. It's a great ball in behind from the goalkeeper. Open man, 18 yards out, and a big time save from Drew Romig. The Route 1 play nearly paying off for 18-year-old Landon Johnson. It's a great ball in behind from Hara, the goalkeeper. It's a good attempt from Johnson. Kept the ankle locked and the ball low. Romig able to pick it out through the sun. What a start that would have been for Richmond. Corner kick to the near post. Contested header. Stood right back up. Ngao first to it. Settled, volleyed low, and this one a little more comfortable for Romig. It's a good attempt. Haregi was there to discourage the shot from Ryan Baer. Richmond with a couple early chances. Baer, the former West Virginia man. North Carolina native. Grew up in Huntersville. Was a team captain for the Mountaineers last year and an all-conference first-team selection. Now Cheney in behind. Stings the palms of Hara.
Shot by Christian Cheney.
Both teams going very direct to start this one. And the veteran this time on his left foot. Great touchdown and just swiped at it a bit. Not the greatest connection from number 99. Round 4, the final round of the group stage in the Jägermeister Cup. Lexington and Louisville have kicked off as well. They're also 7 minutes down, scoreless in that one. Keep an eye on that match specifically. Remember, the top team in all 6 groups gets an automatic bid to the next round. Then it is the 2 teams with the highest number of points that will get the wild card spots. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents. The same in next day sick visits. Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org.
1 point for both of these teams if they tie, a second and possibly crucial point on the line if it goes to a shootout. Richmond do not have a way through, but Charlotte might have a way through their defense here. This is Fonseca into the box. Unselfish play and well cut away by the North Carolina native, Brian Bayard. Nga to the back post, a great ball, nobody there for it. And a big win by Bashir Njai, physical tackle as well. Won the ball cleanly, gets it back from Hauregi. Looking for Cheney, and defense reacted first. This is a live look at the standings in Group 5. Louisville and Lexington just kicked off. Loudoun will play North Carolina. That match kicking off in 14 minutes time. Remember, that crucial tiebreaker when it comes to the wild card spots is going to be goals for. It doesn't matter how many you concede, it matters how many you score. Nga, another good ball in, and this one headed in. Right on cue. Rafael Hauregi with a big goal for the Independents as they push for the playoffs in the Jägermeister Cup. Former USL Academy man with the Sacramento Republic, with what could be a big-time play in the Queen City. Nga, the goal scorer last weekend, putting it on a platter. We saw a similar cross just a few minutes ago that no one was there for. This time, the 20-year-old first to react for Charlotte. Goals brought to you by Volterra Cards. It is exactly the start that head coach Mike Jeffries and company were looking for. Kirkland. Richmond do have numbers here, but the ball a little bit behind Richmond. So now with that goal, as things stand, Charlotte are top of the group. Remember, Loudoun United haven't kicked off yet. And if the two teams were to finish level on points, the tiebreaker is head-to-head. And in the last match in the Jägermeister Cup, it was 1-1 through 90 minutes, but Loudoun United got the win 4-3 in the shootout. Rafael Hauregi's first goal for the Independents, giving them the start they needed, but the job is far from done. Pepsi Cola is the official soft drink of the Charlotte Independents. Enjoy an ice-cold Pepsi while watching the Jacks. Pepsi, born in the Carolinas. Trying to create in the final third once again. Gets the nutmeg pass. Fonseca looking for the cutback. Finds Njai! pulled wide via deflection, and it will be a Charlotte corner. It's a great ball from Fonseca. Sees the delayed run, and credit to Njai for holding it. There's Marcelo Lage in front. We got a bit of a touch on it. Former runner-up in League One last year with the Spokane Velocity. Corners tonight are brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Fonseca trying to go low to the near post. Charlotte do have a height advantage here. Got clever play, Haregi free, lost his footing, took a deflection off his own teammate, still alive, and a big double save from Pablo Jara. A frantic sequence for Charlotte. Haregi nearly getting his second in bizarre fashion. Off of the back of Clay Dimmick, the captain. Great reaction from Pablo Jara, not only at the first shot, but the rebound as well. Fonseca ready to pounce. Third corner for Charlotte in a matter of seconds. This one takes another deflection. Haregi gets up for it. Just 5'10", but climbed the ladder. Already that work rate from number 15 on display. Something his head coach, Mike Jeffries, highlighted to us. We had a chance to talk to him earlier this week. Work rate, the energy that he has to be able to break things down for the other team, but also create for us, has just been huge. USL on ESPN2 winds down July with 2 conference matches between teams fighting to stay in the playoff race. Watch July 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern for an Eastern Conference matchup between Pittsburgh River Hounds SC and Miami FC. And on Wednesday, July 30th at 10 p.m. Eastern in the Western Conference, Orange County SC takes on Phoenix Rising FC, all on ESPN2. Again looking for Haregi at the back post. This time the dot's not quite connected. Haregi wants it back. Moshabani will have a go. Curls it high and wide.
Shot by Chumi Moshabani is high. It'll be a goal kick for the kickers.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of NC is the official healthcare insurance provider of the Charlotte Independents. Blue Cross NC makes health insurance easy. Discover employer, individual, family, Medicare, and Medicaid plans from Blue Cross NC. Better care starts here. Dimmick told to play back to safety with Nick Spielman. Another League One second team selection last season. Romero dispossessed. Kirkland was there, nearly caught out. Charlotte Independence is proud to share a home field with Carolina Ascent FC, the new Division I women's professional soccer team. For more information on this exciting new Super League and this team, visit CarolinaAscent.com. We've had our first goal of decision day in the Jägermeister Cup. We've had our second in another League One tie with FC Naples taking a 1-0 lead over Greenville. That down in Group 6, and Greenville with a real chance if they can come back to represent League One in the quarterfinals of the Cup. Kirkland battling for it and will shield it out for a corner kick.
Ball defended over the end line. It's going to be a corner kick for Richmond.
done by Joshua Kirkland.
Looks like Brendan.
He's going to have that true number 9 mentality tonight. May not get very much time on the ball, so has to make the most of those chances. Looping delivery, headed back down in front. Scrambled away by Cheney, the forward. Only as far as Johnson, thinking about a go. And it took another deflection, but off of a Richmond player. Landon Johnson bringing his shooting boots, the Academy product. And it did come off of one of his teammates. Not a bad idea to have a go from that sort of range, Landon Johnson, especially with the goalkeeper blinded a bit by the sun. Had 147 minutes in League One last season for Richmond. He's nearly hit that mark in league play this season, just shy of 100 through 6 appearances and 1 start. Charlotte moving things quickly now, and they have numbers forward here. Options available. It's a great cutback and an excellent tackle. Stop the ball on a dime. Johnson is away on the counter. He's got pace, and Spielman in front of him. Johnson still going. The teenager stumbling in the box, but was never touched. Landon Johnson exuding confidence. It was a decent move to try and open up space on his favored right foot. Lost his balance against Spielman. He was a seasoned defender. 2,000 minutes last year with the Independents. Started every match, played almost every minute this season. Had 50 appearances over 3 seasons for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Not going to be easy to beat him one-on-one. Richmond really moving the ball well. Right on cue, and Ga with a great tackle. And now Fonseca could start the counter. Outside backs for Richmond got up too high, and Fonseca wanted the foul. Was waiting for a defender to make the challenge because he didn't have a lot of options with him. Risky gambit, it didn't pay off, and now space in behind. Bayer cutting it back, still alive for Richmond. The shot blocked in front by Spielman. Cheney trying to turn. Does enough to win the throw-in. Keep an eye on that matchup between Christian Cheney and Marcelo Lage. Lage not going to give him an inch to breathe. Cheney's going to use his frame, his physicality as much as he possibly can. Even when he wins throw-ins like that, it's going to help his confidence and continue to battle and be aggressive and put his body on the line. Halfway point of the first half, and a lot of these Jägermeister Cup matches still just the 1 goal here and the 1 in the Greenville-Naples game. Every other match scoreless thus far. Fonseca goes down, and long whistle from the referee. Guilherme Franca, 9 starts in League One this season for the Brazilian. Romero swinging it in. Unmarked at the back post is Haregi again. Swing and a miss. Still alive. Try standing it up for Cheney. And an acrobatic attempt. He wanted better service.
Attempt on the ball, but it goes over the end line. It will be a goal kick for Richmond.
The USL and the CBS Sports Network wraps up July with a championship showdown. Eastern Conference Hartford Athletic take on one of the Western Conference top performers, New Mexico United, on Wednesday, July 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. Great touch, clever flick as well from Hayden Anderson. See him usually operate on the near side. He's drifted over to the far side this time just to get a little more time on the ball. Now inviting Dakota Barnathan into the fray. Shares the wealth with Simon Fitch. Richmond have set up shop here. Haven't seen them really been able to get numbers forward like this so far. Franca doesn't want to force a bad pass. Clever interplay, but Clay Dimmick does well to read it. Franca with another big challenge, and the referee will give him another warning. One more, and it's likely a yellow card for persistent infringement for Guillermo Franca. He's an NAIA All-American and first team selection 2 years in a row at Dalton State. And he does go over the top of Christian Cheney there, who again is using his physicality to his advantage. It's exactly what head coach Mike Jeffries told us to watch out for this week, about the ability Christian Cheney has with his back-facing goal. Anderson, Johnson with the heavy touch, able to get there. Speedy 18-year-old with a great ball in behind. Just a touch too heavy for Kirkland to get onto it. Great goalkeeping from Drew Romig. The Charlotte Independent storefront is live. Stock up for our next match on scarves, hats, shirts, and more. To shop our new online storefront, visit charlotteindependence.myshopify.com. Romero. Nga wants to push and go. Gets the beating of Anderson despite the jersey pull. Nga to the byline for a second assist. Spilled momentarily by Hara. Able to gobble up the rebound. How about the pace from Fabrice Nga? Blistering speed. Coast to coast all by himself. Coach Mike Jeffries praised him as a real two-way fullback who can add so much depth to this team in the final third. Kirkland, check of the shoulder and sees Romero there. Tries to turn him. Clever feet from the forward, still going to work. And Romero with a great challenge. Done by Richmond to win it right back. Baird finds Johnson, has time to pick out his pass. Richmond moves it along and underhit it by some margin. Big switches on. Beckett Howell out of position. Clay Dimmick exploring that real estate on the far side. Chiran Jai in tow, goes down right at the edge of the area. It was a very heavy touch. Beckett Howell made the challenge. You heard the penalty shout from the Charlotte players. No. And Jai has gone down far too soft there. Howell doesn't go into the challenge, just puts that leg straight down. Jai knew he wasn't getting on the end of that touch. We saw after that last coming together, Hayden Anderson was given a talking to by the referee, Luis Arroyo, who is well aware of the excessive heat warning in effect here in Charlotte and has issued the cooling break for the players.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain.
Rafael Jauregui's header in the 11th minute. The lone difference maker thus far. One of just 2 goals so far.
I want a team that's with me every step of the way.
In all the Jägermeister Cup matches tonight. It's so well worked by Fabrice Nga. Great cross to the back post. Cheney misread it, but Rafael Jauregui, to his credit, held his run. It's tough to have that patience as a forward. Just want to crash the box, but if you can hold your run, get your reward. And a very well-placed header indeed by Jauregui on the redirect.
It's 8 a.m.
North Carolina and Loudoun United set to kick off.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
Loudoun United came into tonight as the group leaders.
Courtyard Marriott of Arrowwood. Join us at American Legion Memorial Stadium next Saturday, August 2nd, as the ride continues.
As of right now, Charlotte atop of Group 5, a chance to represent USL League One in the next round.
It's on sale now at charlotteindependence.com.
So this is a live look at the table. Charlotte and Loudoun are level on points, though the top tiebreaker is head-to-head in group play. Charlotte and Loudoun tied that match. Total wins, they would both have 2 if all results hold, but goals 4. Charlotte have 6, and Loudoun only have 4.
All halftime participants, please make your way to the Gatorade sign located to the left of the scoreboard. We'll restart play with a goal kick for Richmond.
Kirkland trying to do it all himself. Johnson let it bounce, still pinballing around, and then finally scrambled away. Fonseca, great ball in behind. Cheney onto it, on his left and stopped by Hara. Cheney with another good chance on his weak foot, but a strong save from Pablo Hara. Soft first touch, kept it in front of him, took away his angle a little bit, but it's great reaction from the Chilean goalkeeper. Corner kicks brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Fonseca, whip delivery, punched away by Hara, but not fully clear. Moshabani brings it down. Jauregui, the goal scorer, wants the 1-2. Dimick spinning away, but not getting space to cross it. Cheney, Richmond not gonna step out just yet. May get the chance now. Jai trying not to let the host retreat. Spielman with the Select ball. Select proud to be the official match supplier of the USL Championship. From the Academy to the big league, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select product specials and more. Select, the player's choice. Great chance in behind by Cheney, who was unselfish with that pass. Thought he may try and take it himself and turn. Instead waited it well for Fonseca to run onto. Richmond able to cover up the gaps. Fonseca with the Chick-fil-A corner kick. Everybody queuing up at the back post. That's where the ball goes. It might bounce in front. Sliced high and wide. Speculative attempt from Tumi Moshabani. Fans join us back here at American Legion Memorial Stadium on August 2nd as the ride continues, where Independence face off with Texoma FC and USL League One action. First kick is at 7 p.m. and doors open at 6. Dimmick invited the contact and went down late there. Referee has a decision to make. 17-year-old Andrew Richmond was challenging him. Some of the Charlotte players appealing that he kicked out.
That's why Novant Health offers same-day appointments and walk-in care at select orthopedic clinics. Visit novonthealth.org/ortho.
There's certainly a foul there. Dimmick gets that inside lane. And ooh, there is a bit of a kick out there from Richmond, and he's caught the studs on the back of Clay Dimmick's leg. He may not have meant to get stuck there, but that could have been a lot worse. Maybe fortunate to escape without a booking. Jai forced back. Now Johnson is the furthest man forward. A little bit of a switch positionally with Joshua Kirkland, as it looks like Richmond going with a two-striker pairing now, as opposed to the 5 across in midfield, which is how they started tonight. Sis looking for the run of Cheney. Allows it to bounce, and the flag will go up. All the soccer action you want and all the flexibility you need. Keep an eye out on all Charlotte Independence channels to be the first to hear about our 2025 Flex plans. Visit charlotteindependence.com for more details. Charleston and Tampa Bay have kicked off. Loudoun and North Carolina have as well. Every other match still scoreless, except for here in Greenville and Naples. Of course, Orange County getting the win over Oakland earlier today. As both of those teams, in all likelihood, will be eliminated in Group 1. Las Vegas lights the leader there. Switch to the far side. Brought down brilliantly. Kirkland trying to get free and well blocked, as Dimmick can't save it for a corner kick.
Strong defense by the Independents, but that pushes the ball over the end line. It'll be a corner kick for Richmond. Corner kick will be taken by number 2, Dakota Barnathan.
Sent into the back post. Franca there to head it back in front. Romig was there as a player is down inside the Charlotte goal.
Independents have stood up strong on defense and will have a goal kick.
Looks like Tumi Moshabani, who was appealing for a foul. Rather, Omar Sis was down, commemorated with a jersey with his name and the number 100 on the back in the season opener here at American Legion Memorial Stadium for his incredible achievement with this side. One of 6 Independence players to appear in every match 2 seasons ago. 1,500 minutes for the team last season. All-League first-team selection in 2022, was the only Charlotte player in that 11. His first year with the club. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get our USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Richmond, intercepted by Moshabani. Now Haregi, trying to brush by him. Still going Haregi. And with a bit of a pull, as he lost the ball in between 2 defenders. Fitch, Anderson. Too far in front of Dakota Barnathan. Sent forward and an errant touch as Bayer was first to react. Drew Romig a little bit speedier. He's tested in those first few minutes. Since then he's had a relatively quiet night. Matt Levy, who started every regular season match for Charlotte, has more saves than anyone in League One. And Coach Mike Jeffrey says that's a bit of a double-edged sword to have a goalkeeper as talented as him, and then Drew Romig as well with his talent. It also means defensively we have to do a little bit better. They have done defensively a little bit better since those opening 5-10 minutes. And got big coming together and has won a free kick. Both players down. Dakota Barnathan went in for the challenge, didn't get the ball, and then just clattered into Fabrice Sengat. Captain concedes a free kick just about 25 yards out. Looks closer to 30. Some distance away. Clay Dimmick is standing over it. Dimmick will go for goal, and it bounces wide.
Dimmick shot just wide of the mark. It'll be a goal kick for Richmond.
Didn't seem to quite have the pace on it. Pablo Hara was there. Aquafina is the official water and hydration partner of the Charlotte Independents. And the game heats up. Cool down with Aquafina. Bayer going forward. continued his run. You can see the distance between the back line for Richmond and the midfield line. Nobody showing short, nobody playing that holding midfielder role. Everyone has gone forward, looking for a pass like that. Kirkland unable to bring it down. And then a late challenge against Omar Sis. It was Bayer who tried to toe poke away. Infraction late. Richmond seen a lot of the ball tonight. Richmond as a whole have not. 44%. Moshabani, Cheney, Haregi now. Numbers available. Cheney misses it. Fonseca onto it. Richmond able to get back in numbers.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. Stoppage time is brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina, which means
It's Cheney again. He got a chance on his favored right foot this time. Unable to make the most of it. Stoppage time presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield, the official health insurance provider of the Shawn Independents. 3 minutes at a minimum as Cheney goes down, and the referee will have to give a yellow card. First of the night. Cheney's been brought down a number of times, and it'll be Hayden Anderson guilty of persistent infringement. We've seen Cheney brought down a couple times, especially by Guy Franca, but persistent infringement goes for a team as a whole, so that may be Hayden Anderson's first foul, but there were no more warnings for Richmond. And so number 3 gets the card. Sent in, headed down in front, and Njai couldn't find his bearings before the volley. Kirkland again dispossessed by Romero. What a first half he's had. Still going. Allowed to explore forward. Now Moshabani. Cheney trying to get free. Haregi with a patch of grass in front of him. Dimmick on the overlap. Everybody showing shallow for the cross. Fonseca denied a chance. Cheney on the second opportunity. Turning and firing. Right at Pablo Jara. Swept across it a bit, didn't get the greatest look. Anderson won't have time to get this forward as the first half comes to a close. Christian Cheney has not been able to score with that right boot. Rafael Ferenghi scored with his head. 1-0 through 45 minutes. The last day of the Jägermeister Cup group stage. It is all to play for, and Charlotte in the best position they possibly can be through 45 minutes. We'll take you through some of the other matches and the halftime show on the other side of the break, presented by Novant Health. 1-0 through 45 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive...
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. 45 minutes down, halftime presented by Novant Health. Charlotte ahead in the Queen City as we take a look at the impact the USL has had on the world stage.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your Jags.
The 2025 soccer summer has provided big moments on big stages, and the USL has played a major role. June's CONCACAF Gold Cup included a dozen current players from USL clubs, 9 from the Championship, 3 from League One. 7 of those players logged a total of more than 1,000 minutes. Las Vegas Lights' Edison Azcona scored a goal for the Dominican Republic, and the player that grabbed the spotlight was Guatemala's Rubio Rubin. The Charleston Battery forward scored and assisted a goal in a must-win match against Guadalupe, but Rubin was not finished. A perfect header in Guatemala's quarterfinal match against favored Canada set up a penalty kick shootout upset. League One's presence was also felt in the Gold Cup. Portland Hearts of Pine's Natty James played more than 120 minutes for Trinidad and Tobago. And it's these kinds of numbers that helped Rubio Rubin decide to return to USL.
Over the years, this league has only gotten more competitive. That creates an environment where, national teams, especially in CONCACAF, call players, playing in this league. In September, Rubin and Guatemala begin their final push to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. 9 more of those USL Gold Cup players are hoping for that phone call, itching to play as many minutes as possible. That's something that is spoken about in the national team always with the head coaches. If you're scoring goals and you're assisting, helping your team, it's going to help you with the national team.
This week on USL All Access, El Clamico delivers. We relive the sights, the sounds, and the backdrop of the great arena that was Centerville Bank Stadium in Pawtucket for our inaugural CBS game on site. But now we turn the page. The rest of the week is all about Jaeger Cup. 24 different teams alive in this interleague competition. We'll break it down for you.
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day. Pound of wood a day. Out of what a day. Out of what a day.
What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
Prinks tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines. From early mornings to late nights. From fun with friends to winner takes all. From the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks tires will be there for the long haul.
3 ice-cold Jägermeister shots, please. Those look warm.
Serve it cold or don't serve it at all. Jägermeister. Damn, that's cold.
3 up top and not 2. Make it 2-1 Hartford.
Hands home at the back post. The Kings of Chaos strike again.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
So here are the 6 groups in the Jägermeister Cup. Remember, 8 rounds in the playoffs. The group winners will each get 1 round. The next 2 spots, the wild card spots, will come down to the teams with the most amount of points. So it is all up for grabs as 24 teams tonight came into the final match week with a chance to be in the playoffs. As for how the playoffs work, it's gonna go down like this. Group 5, the winner of this group with Charlotte and Richmond will take on the winner of Group 1 out on the West Coast. Group 4 will take on Wildcard 1, Group 2, Wildcard 2, and then Groups 3 and 6 will duke it out in the final quarterfinal matchup. All to play for in the last round of the Jägermeister Cup group stage. Charlotte with the 1-goal lead. As for some of the other matches around the Jägermeister Cup, we'll take a look at names to highlight in USL League One. Seth Torman and Toby Sims of the Triumph, with Diego Pepe of the expansion side Texoma FC and Charlotte's next opponent in the league, scoring a brace against the Phoenix Rising. But the player of the round, Charlie Dennis, scored 3, a hat trick to his name, a 5-4 win for Phoenix in Sherman, Texas against Texoma. A couple other prominent names, including 3 for Rhode Island FC, who currently find themselves down 1 and down by 1 point to Hartford Athletic, the New England rivalry, at the top of Group 4. We'll step aside for one more break. When we come back, first half highlights and the second half kick coming soon.
I want to stop being sidelined by pain. I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
Welcome back to the Queen City. 45 minutes down. That means 45 to go. The final round of the Jägermeister Cup group stage and the first half highlights from American Legion Memorial Stadium. In Group 5, League One foe against League One foe. Charlotte and Richmond met once at the start of the year. Charlotte came away from that match 1-0 victors. The halftime highlights presented by Novant Health. And they find themselves up 1-0 early in this one, but not for lack of trying on the part of the kickers. An early chance, Kirkland to Johnson, and well saved. And then right the other way, just a couple seconds later, Christian Cheney. We've seen him have a couple chances on that left foot. The forward Madison all-time club top goal scorer wasn't able to get on the end of that one, but Rafael Jaregui was. His first for Charlotte. Fabrice Senga got the goal last weekend and gets the assist this one. Expertly placed in a cool, calm, collected header into the bottom corner to make it 1-0, 11 minutes in. Just 3 minutes later, and Charlotte nearly got a second. Fonseca to the byline, able to pick out Bashir Njai, and a body in the way on the part of Marcelo Lage, and it needed to be. Just 1 minute later, and the onslaught continued for the Independents. Jaregui with a stinging drive that will likely leave a mark on Clay Dimmick in the morning. A little bit later, Landon Johnson again. Deflection this time, though, would send it harmlessly wide in the 33rd minute. Charlotte will go forward again with that direct ball to Christian Cheney. Again on his left foot, but Pablo Jara putting together a number of great saves in that first half. Points to give Charlotte the best chance of going into the next round, as the armband has transferred onto the bicep of Pablo Jara. Pablo Jara, former teammates of the South Georgia Tormenta with Pedro Fonseca of the Charlotte Independence. As Darren Sawatsky will make a double change. Jonathan Canagua will come into midfield for Hayden Anderson, and Dakota Barnathan, who was wearing the captain's armband and led the team in interceptions 2 seasons ago, replaced in midfield by Chandler O'Dwyer. Richmond on the right side of your screen if you're just joining us. Charlotte on the left. The Independents with the chance to control their destiny in the Jägermeister Cup. They finished top of their group last year in the inaugural round of the Jägermeister Cup. Richmond was in that group as well. Charlotte finished on 14, Richmond and Greenville on 12, South Georgia on 6. But the Independents would fall in the semifinals to Forward Madison FC. Christian Cheney scored in that match against the Independents. O'Dwyer, we mentioned, coming to the match. A man who's been with the club since 2022. Before that was a USL League Two champion with the Des Moines Menace. And he's been with his first professional club for about 3 years now, the Englishman. Kirkland, Travella pass is a good one. Johnson streaking forward. Numbers trying to join him. Kirkland wants it back. Johnson gonna keep it himself and stings the side netting.
Shot was into the side netting. It'll be a
Saw the confidence from 18-year-old Landon Johnson in that first half. Defended very tightly by 19-year-old Javan Romero. Goes high to the near post. Good positioning from Drew Roming to discourage the shot. It's not a bad attempt. Richmond started the first half very brightly, and it was Landon Johnson who had that great chance at the start of the first half. Moshavani sprays it to the far side, and Jai turns and faces. Everybody waiting in the box for Charlotte, nobody checking too. Today's match is presented by Novant Health, proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents. Same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Charlotte gonna keep using their height advantage. Players just waiting. See the blue shirts standing, facing the ball. Nobody is side on, opening up with the shoulders. Not a lot of players checking in for that 5-10 yard pass. It's a little bit more static. But again, with the height advantage, with the players that they have, like Fabrice Nga, like Clay Dimmick, like Omar Sis, like Bashir and Jai, they can float those crosses in. Omar Sis will drop a little bit deeper into midfield. Bashir and Jai is keen to step up, as he does now. His head coach, Mike Jeffries, wants him to go forward just like this. And Nga on the overlap. Christian Cheney, some save! Are you kidding? Pablo Jara with a swipe on the goal line to keep it 1-0 for now. Moshabani. This is lovely stuff from Charlotte. Moshabani deflected, and now Haregi's volley sent wide. What a start to this second half. And Pablo Jara with one of the stops of his career. Wide open header from Christian Cheney with venom off the ground to the far post. Well blocked by Richmond. And the volley, not a bad attempt from Haregi, but so difficult, that technique. That is one of the saves of the cup. Kirkland battling for it unfairly. Pablo Jara with a big-time stop. We mentioned he was former teammates with Pedro Fonseca, tonight's Gatorade player to watch for Charlotte. Jara had almost 10,000 minutes with that club. Moshabani's curler! Oh, wow! Can't keep that one out. A screamer into the top left of the goal. Charlotte have two. We saw a highlight reel save from Pablo Jara minutes ago. There is not a goalkeeper in the Jägermeister Cup that keeps this one out. Moshabani with a push and go onto his left. Wraps the instep around it. It has the pace and the power. Almost on a string into that top left corner. It wasn't going anywhere else. Charlotte doing all they can to book their spot in the quarterfinals. It is some goal from Tumi Moshabani. Goals presented by Botero Cards. What a treat to see that one go in. Just seconds after one of the saves of the group stage, one of the goals of the tournament, surely. And unfortunately, it is not one that Charlotte fans can relish for very long, as Loudoun United have scored shortly before halftime. They take a 1-0 lead over North Carolina FC and go back atop Group 5. However, with 9 points, Charlotte Independence do have a serious shot at representing USL League One in the quarterfinals and taking one of those 2 wildcard spots. Aregi with a great run. Dimmick with a lot of ground to cover to get there, and does. Big challenge from Franca. And he's done well. Earning a goal kick.
Played over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Richmond.
Charlotte Independence is proud to share a home field with Carolina SNFC, the new Division I women's professional soccer team. For more information on this exciting new Super League and this team, visit CarolinaAscent.com. So looking at those wild card spots right now, as of right now, Charlotte have 9 points. Drew Romig able to do enough to see that one out. Didn't look like the best opportunity for Richmond, but the goalkeeper is equal to it for now.
Ball played over the end line. It'll be a corner kick.
Of all the teams in second place, Charlotte has the most with 9. There are teams that don't kick off until 9, 10, and 11 p.m. Eastern. But as of right now, Charlotte looking good in terms of fighting for those wild card spots. If North Carolina FC come back, they could be top of the group once again. And the first tiebreaker after most points is most goals scored. So they will not stop at 2. They will get as many as they possibly can. Sent in, Cheney away. Johnson clipping it back in and went for goal. Romig misjudged his positioning. It was bending right for the top right corner. just pushes it over the bar. That one was bending on frame. Romig misjudged it a bit. This one still alive for Richmond. Romero will get it clear though. Bayer. Kanangwa. Franca. Richmond. Kicker's not sitting back. Going forward. Looking to try and cut into the deficit. Kanangwa with a Trivella pass. Fonseca there to track back for it for the hosts. And now a chance to go the other way. Christian Cheney has found himself on the wing. Played a ball forward for Njai. Clever footwork from Bashir Njai. Cheney. Moshabani might go for it again. Instead finds Haregi. Couldn't cash in for a second.
Shot goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Richmond.
Tried to drive it into the side netting. Got a decent look, but Lage defending it well. Took away a lot of that angle. Ever wanted to kick around in a professional soccer field? Or walk on the pitch hand in hand with a pro player? Here's your chance. Our group outings will give everyone an unforgettable night with a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Visit charlotteindependence.com/groups for more details. Howell. USL Academy signing. Looking for Kirkland. He's played a great ball into him. Kirkland turning and firing. Roman getting a piece of it.
Shot goes wide, but was deflected out and will be a corner kick for Richmond.
Joshua Kirkland with hands on hips. Hasn't had a ton of great looks tonight. That one a very difficult one, but still better than most. Really put some power behind it. Didn't get the curl that he was looking for, but still forced to play out of the goalkeeper. Corner kicks brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Romig with a clean punch. Johnson still bouncing around. First ever Richmond Academy signing, doing very well. Cut back in front. Beckett Howell providing the service. Joshua Kirkland unable to convert. How about the footwork from the defender by a couple of players? It's a difficult toe poke for Kirkland. At the near post, well defended goalkeeper there as well. Franca committing the foul. As now Mike Jeffries will make his first and second change of the night. John Beccaro will come in up top for Tuma Moshabani, who scored the second in some fashion.
Also coming in, number 8,
Juan David Moreno will also come into the match to take off Pedro Fonseca. Take another look at this goal. from Tumi Moshibane. So much space in front of him. Jauregui made the run that opened up the space on the inside, and then the curler into the top left corner. It's one he's likely scored in training many times, but he won't score many during a match that are better than that. Sis has gotten forward, trying to pick out Moreno. Substitute's first touch is intercepted by O'Dwyer. Jai and Cheney getting their wires crossed, but still alive. Moreno, all to the front post off of Vaquero, and Hara will pick it up. Howell. Richmond again with numbers forward. Bayer wants help. Canagua there. Clever move. The shot curled in. And Romick gets enough of it.
Shot saved by Drew Romick. It'll be a corner kick.
Great bit of work in midfield by Chandler O'Dwyer. Fakes the pass. And then goes for that bottom corner, and with that kind of bounce, it's difficult for a goalkeeper to read it. Credit to Drew Romick. Romick diving a little early, but still got two hands to it. Another corner kick for Richmond. Sent to the back post, and nobody there.
The corner kick goes over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Independents. But first we'll have a
Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL Access on Tuesday nights. Plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Adrian Billhart into the match, and he's got a piece of paper with him. Some written instructions after replacing 17-year-old Andrew Richmond. Billhart with 5 goals in the league last year for Richmond, the Berlin native. His second full season with the club after joining ahead of the 2024 campaign, previously of Detroit City. The Loudoun United match has reached halftime, still 1-0 over NCFC. 64th minute from Lexington Sporting Club Stadium, scoreless between Lexington and Lou City, who have had 20 shots, Lou City, but only 2 on target. Moreno, quick step over, Moreno, Vaquero, swatted by Hara. 2 substitutes combining to brilliant effect. Vaquero just not getting the pace on it that he wanted. Jauregui push and go and gets the foul. There was so much space there. He's ready to round Marcelo Lage, who put in the challenge. Doesn't seem too happy with the decision. With the feet from Moreno, the step over, then right back onto his right, toe poke with the left. And Hara gets low. Credit to Franca as well for reacting first to the rebound. John Baccaro is a bit of a dead ball specialist, in the words of his head coach, Mike Jeffries. What can he conjure up from this one? Not much, at least this time around. Too close to Hara. It's your experience on your schedule. Stay tuned in on Charlotte Independence channels to be the first to hear about our 2025 mini plans. Charlotte Independence is committed to keeping soccer accessible and affordable. Visit charlotteindependence.com for more details. '66th minute. Phil Kalani with you from American Legion Memorial Stadium. Rafael Haregi heading home in the 11th. Tumimo Shabani with a beaut in the 51st to make it 2-0 Independence, who look poised for a third. Moreno looking for Cheney. Wanted better service, but will keep it alive. Asking for someone to check too. Baccaro does. Finds a split ball for Haregi, but has overhit it.
That pass goes a little long over the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Richmond.
eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now.
Pepsi is the proud exclusive
Player down
non-alcoholic
for
beverage of the Charlotte Independence.
the Independence
Stay
is
on the
Fabrice
ball,
Ngah.
grab an ice-cold Pepsi. While you enjoy
Assisted
the
the first goal and scored his 4th of the season against Portland last weekend in a 1-1 draw.
Pepsi while the players are going to grab water. This is our second half hydration break. Quick reminder, we have a cooling station behind the press box.
Keeping an eye on the rest of the standings in the Jägermeister Cup.
Fans, let's look at our upcoming schedule presented by
As of right now, Tampa Bay second in Group 6. Hartford Athletics second in Group 4. Birmingham Legion second in Group 3. Phoenix Rising in Group 2. And Monterey Bay in Group 1. All have less points than the Charlotte Independence. So if things ended right now, and other matches that kick off later, Drew Roaming has made a couple of great saves as well to put us where we are now and to put his side in the best possible position they can be. Fabrice Ngah will see his night come to a close as Pele Usmanu, who had his starting spot for 2 of the last 3 matches in the league, will now get a chance to see this one out on the far side. Usmanu, the 20-year-old from Cameroon. And Sawatsky barking out orders. Howell, clever touch. But Caro with the pressure commits the foul. Cheney, lovely little flick. Giant wants to slow the tempo a bit. Moreno instead wants to go long. Cheney on an island. Good first touch, but the second eludes him. Johnson dispossessed, falls fortuitously for Baer. Fans join us back here at American Legion Memorial Stadium on August 2nd as the ride continues. Your Independents face off with Texoma FC in USL League One action. First kick at 7 o'clock. Gates open at 6 p.m. Moreno, great header. Knew exactly where his teammate was. And Peleus Manu. Marcel Lage knew exactly where his cross was going to be. Clever pass to the far side. Now Richmond streaking forward. Billhard is there. Spielman in the way. Baccaro intercepted by Franca. Baer. Charlotte staying very compact defensively. Billhard trying to skip away from Romero. Kanangwa, oh, what a flick that is. And the ball in behind, left lacking. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents. Same in next day sick visits. Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Another player down for Richmond. I believe that's Aaron Baer. Returns to his home state. He signed on loan 2 weeks ago. So another hydration break in effect. 93 degrees now as the excessive heat warning is still in effect. As Mike Jeffries will make a change up top after the break with Suebu Maru coming in for Christian Cheney. We talked about the standings. Here is the updated look in Group 5. Remember, Loudoun with a 1-0 advantage in their match. If all results hold in Group 5, they would take the automatic bid to the next round. But Charlotte, again, with 9 points. That's the most they can possibly come away with tonight. And Louisville and Lexington are scoreless. That puts them in second, and thus the best possible chance at a wild card spot. And looking at some of these other games, it's a pretty good chance. In Group 6, Tampa Bay is down at the half to Charleston, who have already been eliminated. In Group 4, Hartford in second with 8. They are tied 1-1 with Rhode Island, a team they played a scoreless draw with in El Clamico just a few days ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of this break, we have 2 substitutions. Making the Atlas Chiropractic.
One more change besides Maru and Cheney, as Christopher Jaime will come into the match as well. 19-year-old from California.
Christopher Jaime coming in for number 11, Bashir and Jai.
We'll take off Bashir and Jai. Ryan Bayer was down. However, he will not be substituted off and has already rejoined the fray. Goals starting to fly in around the Jägermeister Cup, as one pivotal goal out in Group 3 as Birmingham Legion FC have scored. Ronaldo Damas finding the breakthrough against League One opposition forward Madison FC. That puts Birmingham second in Group 3 on 10 points. So if that result holds, currently Birmingham become wild card number 1 on 10 points, but Charlotte would still be wild card number 2 on 9. The only way they can increase their odds is to score more goals. Vaquero trying to do just that, goes over, and Kanangwa has won it cleanly. Billhard. Somehow scampering away and gets the foul. Christopher Jaime with 9 appearances in the league this season, 2 of them starts. Made his professional debut back on June 19th, 2021 for the Las Vegas Lights. Lodge. Billhard. Wanted the 1-2, didn't get it. Billhard again. Trying to do it himself. And falls kindly for Suebu Maru. With fresh legs, he'll streak forward. Vaquero into space for him. Maru gonna get there. Time to bear down on goal. Needs support, finds it in Vaquero, and Haregi will slow it down. Dimmick, Haregi, Vaquero. One more time for Moreno. Haregi showing short. It's poked away from Moreno first, but he has the speed to get there. Dimmick, Moreno, Haregi to complete the give and go, and it was always going to be a difficult one.
Pass goes a little long. It'll be a goal kick for Richmond.
The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN Plus. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Vivendi, Pierre-Louis into the match for Joshua Kirkland up top. Pierre-Louis, who trained with the Kickers at the tail end of last season. And he's seen 3 appearances in the league off the bench in 2025. Chance in behind maybe for Richmond as Pierre-Louis, his first touch of the match, firing off a defender. Gatorade is the official sports drink provider of the Charlotte Independents. After a long day on the field or at the gym, make sure to replenish those electrolytes with Gatorade's many flavored sports drinks. Loudoun and North Carolina have kicked off the second half, still 1-0 in that game. Scoreless in the 77th between Lexington and Louisville.
Long ball down the right side, goes over the end line. Goal kick for Richmond.
A couple other games in action as well. El Paso Locomotive and Union Omaha scoreless at Werner Park. Chattanooga have taken the 1-0 lead over Knoxville. Charleston up against Tampa Bay 1-0 at halftime. Detroit have doubled their advantage over Westchester. We're down to 10, 2-0 in that one. As South Georgia have come back in the 80th minute, down 1 against USL Championship side Miami FC. Ibises have turned it around with 2 goals in 6 minutes. And Rhode Island have stormed in front against 10-man Hartford. Maxi Rodriguez with a penalty just a moment ago. And that will knock a point off of Hartford, who again are second in Group 4, and that will help Charlotte, who go forward with numbers here. Baquero with a very heavy touch. And a real letdown. 3 players forward for the Independents, searching for their third. Moreno on the near side. Arregui with a lot of space. Jaime makes the run early. It's going to be too difficult to get him that ball. Just needed to hold that up a bit. He was so open. '84th minute from American Legion Memorial Stadium. Greenville have now come all the way back after conceding in the 2nd minute on home soil against FC Naples. Leo Castro and Siobhan Marsh taking the lead for the hosts. It's now the first ever Academy to Pro signing in Richmond history will be replaced. At 16 years, 10 months, and 2 days. In 2023, Landon Johnson signed the deal. As Grafton Call will take his spot. First appearance on the season for the Richmond native. Academy class of 2025 with the Kickers. Moreno, time to pick his spot. Picks the left thigh of Guillaume Franca.
Does he have a coloscopy back?
Grafton Call, who turned 17 earlier this week on Tuesday. making his professional debut. How about that for a late birthday present? Sis, first time cross is a difficult one. Allowed to bounce by Usmanu. Caro showing short. 3 defenders around him and return to sender. Composure from the teenager. Romero to the near side. Moreno will trot onto it. Gets the nutmeg against Grafton Call. Urged forward by his manager. Spoke on the impact that young players have had with Richmond in their history. How proud they are as a club to give young players opportunities. If you're good enough, you're old enough. That's what Coach Sawatsky always says. Excellent opportunity for Charlotte. He's losing his footing going into the final third. This is Manu. Maru wanted the ball played to feet. Instead, it was stopped on a dime by his own teammate. As now, drama elsewhere in the group. Rather in Group 4, 10-man Hartford have found an equalizer in the 83rd minute. If they can push for penalties and steal an extra point, that would move them all the way up to 9, and thus would be tied with Charlotte. But they have 9 goals for. Charlotte only have 7. So that means that Hartford would be next in line for a wild card spot instead of the Independents. They've got to score more, and they can't with a challenge like that. Marcelo Lage offers no complaints for the challenge. He's not making a play on the ball there, just trying to do everything he could to stop the attack. It's going to come down to the wire. 24 teams were in the running for just 8 spots in the Jägermeister Cup. Moreno, lovely ball. Dimmick with time. Instead goes first touch and got underneath it. Pierre-Louis brought it down, was second to it. And the referee will give him a yellow card. Tripped up Javin Romero. What a performance from the 19-year-old tonight. He has been unable to be beat one-on-one. I don't think he's lost a single duel.
Richmond. In the 89th minute.
Played 5 matches last season with Guadalajara's U23 side in the Liga MX. The referee did not hesitate with the card. Romero ready to pounce the other direction. It's unfortunate from Pierre-Louis. Didn't mean much in it, but still a booking. As more late drama in this group, Lexington have found a goal against Louisville. That's huge for Charlotte. Jacob Green in the 87th minute. Louisville have had 29 shots in that match to Lexington's 9, 2 of which on target, and 1 has found the back of the net. Moreno searching for Charlotte's third. His curler popped right back up for him. So Charlotte firmly in second in the group. They need as many points and now as many goals as they can possibly get. That was one of the results they needed to go their way. The other is the Loudoun and North Carolina match. Baquero, Sis on the turn. Hara saw it all the way.
Shot by Sis is saved by Hara.
90th minute expires. Stoppage time presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the official health insurance provider of the Charlotte Independents. Blue Cross NC makes health insurance easy. Discover employer, individual, family, Medicare, and Medicaid plans from Blue Cross NC. Better care starts here. That Loudoun NCFC match is in the 61st minute. Loudoun have the 1-0 advantage, but Hugo Farou, the goalkeeper, was given a red card. So the leaders are down to 10 on the road against NCFC. If they can come back, North Carolina, and get all 3 points, Charlotte would finish top of the group and advance assuredly into the knockout round. Job not done here on home soil, though. Late drama in the Jägermeister Cup, and still other matches all night long. Colorado Springs, Texoma, San Antonio, New Mexico, kickoff in a few minutes. Spokane and Sacramento in an hour's time. And AB Alta Monterey Bay at 11 Eastern. Jaime, difficult angle. Looked like he was trying for a cross, but the ball was more of a shot in the end. Charlotte will not know their fate until the end of that Monterey Bay game. They have done all they can against the Richmond Kickers. What has been a fantastic group phase of the new expanded version of the Jägermeister Cup. Charlotte with the best chance to represent League One in the knockout rounds. Romig safely claims. The trumpet player has expressed his dismay at the challenge. And it certainly was worthy of a yellow card for Simon Fitch. And that is certainly a yellow card worthy challenge as Simon Fitch lets his frustration get the better of him. Baquero, difficult angle with eyes for goal and forces a save out of Hara.
Takes a crack at goal. It is saved.
Another corner kick on the way for the Independents. Sixth of the night for Charlotte. It's a decent effort. Hara in a great spot to make a play. Charlotte with 6 corners, Richmond with 7. Presented by Chick-fil-A. This one headed back to the taker. Moreno was onside. So now we enter the 95th minute of the 95 at a minimum. Charlotte fans will have eyes on the rest of the matches as there's been a late equalizer in the Lou City game and a goal in this one. Right on cue when they needed another. Charlotte get a third. They have done all they can. 3 goals, 3 points, and a clean sheet, as now the Independents will wait and watch to see if they can represent USL League One in the knockout round of the Jägermeister Cup. Lovely ball in from Omar Sis, and it's Pele Usmanu with a bullet of a header. The defender has taken that one so well, replacing Fabrice Senga, who set up the first goal, and number 3 cashes in for Charlotte's third. Louisville City, after 33 shots, found an equalizer in second half stoppage time. 1-1 in that match, but they are still third in Group 5, as Charlotte will get all 3 points.
Your final score is Charlotte 3, Richmond 0.
3 goals for Mike Jeffries and company, capped off by Pele Usmanu. They have done everything they could have asked tonight. Here is tonight's play of the match, presented by Novant Health, and it is the goal from Tumi Moshabani. Goodness, you have to just take a second to appreciate it. Stunned silence. And that really is a stunner from number 21. Credit as well to Drew Romig with the clean sheet. This is his save of the match, presented by Social Pet. And it was in the first few minutes, Landon Johnson, the first ever Richmond Kickers player to go pro from the academy, testing the goalkeeper in the sun in the early stages of the match. And Drew Romig more than equal to it to preserve that clean sheet. Mike Jeffries must be pleased with this side's performance tonight. A win and a clean sheet on home soil, as all eyes are on the phone screens for the other matches in the group. The post-game show coming up on the other side of one short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some score updates in Lexington, Louis.
I want to tell him I'm in. I want a surgeon who speaks more knees than he can count. I want the best care in the game. I want a team that's with me every step of the way. I want to bounce back fast. I want to show them my best is yet to come.
For the best orthopedic care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Hello there, my name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive...
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
Rafael Jaregui named tonight's man of the match, presented by Aquafina, with the first goal in the 11th minute. Such a well-taken header it was, but while they may be celebrating 3 points, just seconds ago, Louisville scored 34 shots, 8 on target, and a brace in second half stoppage time by Jake Morris. 97th minute to go ahead of Charlotte in the group. They were second for most of this match, first for some of it as well. That was nearly not the case. The full-time highlights coming your way, and starting with Richmond. Again, that Johnson chance well saved by Roming. In the 11th minute,
chance from Fabrice Nga, put on a silver platter for Rafael Jauregui to make it 1-0 in favor of the Jacks. Such a well-taken header it was by the winger. 1-0 into the break, but still plenty more changes as well. How about the nutmeg pass from Nga? Fonseca with the head on a swivel, and Bashir Njai blocked by Marcelo Lage in front. 33rd minute, Christian Chaney, we said his name a couple times tonight. Didn't get a ton of great looks, but this one of the better ones. And Pablo Hara with a good stop on the bouncing ball. He made a couple of great saves on the night, like this one. One best of his career in the 49th minute, but 2 minutes later, Charlotte would force the ball over the line with a stunner. Spectacular goal from Tumi Moshabani to make it 2-0 Independence. And they really got in the driver's seat of this one. Richmond started to kind of get chances going forward. This one of their better ones. Landon Johnson with the curler. Drew Roman losing his bearings a bit on his positioning, but pushes it over the bar. How about the quick feet from O'Dwyer? Bouncing ball. It's a good save from Roaming. And then the cherry on top, as it were. Bullet of a header from Peleos Manu into the bottom left corner. 3-0 the final. Charlotte third on Group 5 on 9 points. Full-time stats. Valiant effort on the final day. Spent some time in pole position of Group 5, but in the end, 3-0 and a clean sheet was the final between Charlotte and Richmond. For everybody behind the scenes making this broadcast possible, our producer James Barker, I'm Philip Galati saying so long and thanks so much for joining us. Plenty of other soccer tonight. Make sure you don't miss it. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.